Hello, teachers. I'm Miss Lee. I know everyone's still working very hard at home to teach your students. Today, I want to share some tools that I found useful when doing online teaching. I learned this from a PD from teacher Maggie Chan. Thank you, Maggie. Hopefully, you'll find it useful as well. So, the first tool that I want to introduce is the print friendly and PDF. All of the tools that I'm going to talk about are Chrome extensions, so you can have it on your Chromebook. So again, the first one is print friendly and PDF, and if you see the icon right here, that's the one that I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm going to use this. Let's say this one, I use this a lot when I'm trying to save like somebody's blog or some article that I read, and I think I'm able to use it with the students. I'll use this to convert it into a PDF form instead of using, like instead of copy and pasting it, I can just print it out like this. And then what I like about this is you can actually delete some of the contents that you don't want. Let's say this paragraph I don't like, I can just easily just click on it and it deletes itself. You can undo if you accidentally make a mistake. And then you can also adjust the font of the text. This is the largest size, 130%. You can make it smaller to make make everything fit into one page or 2 pages. You can adjust this. So if your student can't see, you can make it larger so that they can read better. And then it has an image. When there's an image, you can make it smaller only. So let's say this is the image. I'm going to make it 50% smaller. It was too big. Then if you don't want the image to be there, just put a 0 and then it will remove that image. Okay, so you can always go back if you accidentally remove it and you want it to be there. Okay, so you can either print it out, or you can convert it into a PDF file. So I'm gonna just click on this, and then it says download your PDF, and then you just click download to download it after you decide. Well, I'm not gonna do that because I don't need that. Okay, so that's basically the print friendly and PDF. Okay, the second tool that I want to, so I'm going to check it off. The second tool that I want to introduce is this Crafty Text, which is this icon right here that has this as CT. Usually I do this when I'm teaching, when I'm online, and then even in my own classroom, I usually use this. Let's say I want my students to go to play Kahoot, so Kahoot.it. So I will basically type that in and then put the code in, and then I press enter. Then you can see that it will basically display it on the whole screen here. And then, yeah, it's a lot easier to just to put it in a document and maybe zoom in or make it larger. This is a little more convenient, when you're doing something. If you can't see, then here, make it larger. And then to remove it, just click on that icon again on the top, and it will go away. Okay, so that's the second tool. The third one, check it off, is Paint on Tap. This one is this icon right here. So I'm gonna just use I'll just use this website. Let's say I'm talking to my student using this page, and then I want to underline something or highlight something or circle something that's important, so the student while reading along, they can actually see. You can move it to the side to see what I'm talking about. Let's say I want to highlight or circle this, oh, this is the title, and maybe, oh, this is the important information that you need to read, and then you can underline things. Yeah, you can even write tags. I don't know, like this, the A, you can just basically like insert a text box and things like you can scroll up and then, let's do another hello. So like, things like that. I think this is very useful. You can actually, without printing anything up or edit, you can like basically circle or edit anything that you want to focus on. You want to your student to notice. Okay, so you can play around with all of this. You can change the color if you don't like, into maybe some blue, some it's, I don't know, purple, anything. You can play around with this. You can clear it. So yeah, you can there are more things that you can do with this, but I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. You can just explore a little bit if you think this might be useful for you. I'm gonna quit this. And then let's see, there's two more. Another one is, this board that I'm using right here. It's called the Cyborg, I think. So this board is, I think it's pretty useful because I can just click on that icon right there, and then the board will basically show, will appear, and then you can write on it. You can type. You can put like sticky note. You can add like a sticky, and then you can change the font of it, and also you can also change the color, in case you want to add another one that, compare the similarity and differences or something. And also you can move it, like the whole thing to the side. You need more board space. You can zoom out a little bit to see a bigger board, or you can zoom in if you want the student to see something. You can put it to the side, and then you got more space. And I think another thing is I like about this is this. You can actually insert image, PDF, or MP3 here, which I didn't do today. You can actually, insert like a PDF, and you can use all of this to talk about your PDF. And then you can also invite people. I haven't done this with my students yet, but when I learned it from the PD, they said that you can actually invite your students to write on this board as well. So I think that's something that maybe you guys can try out, and I don't know. So far I haven't need to use this yet. So yeah, and you can explore a little more. There are more things that you can do, I'm pretty sure. And you can save the board, of course. Whatever you wrote here, you want to save it to talk about it next class if you have, not be able to finish talking about what you need to talk about. So the last thing I want to talk about is turn off the light. Maybe a lot of you already know. This one is very simple too. Basically, let's say I'm playing a video. I'm gonna just mute it. You can, if you don't want to make it full screen, you can just basically turn the light off. When you do that, everything around that video is just automatically gets dark, and then the focus will be the video. So you basically turn off everything around it, and your student will be able to look at what you want to show them. Okay, so when you're doing like movie talk or whatever you're doing, I think this is a good tool to have. Okay, that's all I'm gonna show you. There are other tools, but it's for my Chinese class, so I'm not gonna talk about that right now. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Bye-bye.